Okay, I want to welcome everybody back to the Towman And Tazz podcast. This is the second edition. We have a special guest in the house. She's new. I'm going to get to her and I'm going to introduce everybody else. Today's topic is going to be about toxic people. Basically, what that is for the people that don't know what that is, which you should, but I mean, it's because you've been through it, especially if you're grown. But basically what that is people who have a different agenda as far as seeing you thrive, seeing you succeed, being glad for you when you progress. And they all, yes, haters, we call them haters, but basically that's what that is. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to introduce everybody in the room, and then I want to start the questioning of the panel. First of all, we have my co-host, the Toe Man. Say what's up to everybody.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today?
All right. Then we have Mr. Chill.
Yes, sir. We are in the house.
All right. KG.
ATL, shout.
All right. And last but not least, we are going to introduce Miss Lisa. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Hi.
All right. So I want to start off by saying toxic behavior is one of the most detrimental things to us. We want to be around positivity, but unfortunately, we have those people that's in their feelings, and they definitely don't want to see us thrive. They don't want to see us doing good. It's a crab in the barrel mentality. Would the panel agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to go through a line of questioning as far as toxic behavior to everybody on the panel. First of all, I would like to ask person by person, and we're going to start with the Toe Man, my co-host. How do you define toxic behavior, my brother? How do you define that? In your own words.
Shit. When motherfuckers just make you feel shitty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's hard to explain.
Okay. All right. Well, perhaps people on the panel I have a different observation than what I just said. Because I gave my interpretation of it. So let's pass it to the new person on the panel, Miss Lisa. How do you define toxic behavior?
Well, I want to piggyback off of what he just said because it's the same thing for me. Something about toxic people, you can feel it in your very fiber of your being. I used to feel, even some people make you feel like when they leave you or you walk away from them, like they done eaten pieces of you. They're like Ayana Van Zant calls them value vampires. They sink their teeth into your ideas, your spirit. You have that light in your eyes. They want to put it out instead of getting to know you and perhaps learning how to reignite their spark. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So they kind of they're like succubus.
Succubus.
Yeah, to me. You know what I mean? It's like eat your energy.
Ew. Ooh. Wow, that was a massive response. I love that. Would everybody agree that was a good response from the new lady?
Most definitely.
Okay. Especially because she used the term succubus. It's a lot of people that do not know what that means, but look it up. It'll surprise you. Okay. So we'll let's start with let's go to the next person. Let's get Chill's opinion. Chill. How do you define toxic behavior?
Well, you want people around you that are going to support you, be positive in your life. Toxic people are just the opposite. They bring negativity. They do nothing to support you. Just bring you down. That's just toxic all the way around. It could be whether it be a female, male, doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Relationships. If they don't do anything positive for you, they all negative. It's toxic.
Okay.
I agree.
All right, brother. That was a good response. KG, how do you define toxic behavior? You with us, man?
KG?
See, somebody talked it and stole his mic.
Okay. All right. Well, when we get when he get it back together, I'll come back to him. Okay. So here's another question. Okay. Like I said before, there he is. Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead, brother. What do you consider? What do you define as toxic behavior?
Toxic behavior is that person that comes around and we all know is up to no good, just a shiesty individual, always looking for the come up off anything. It don't even matter. And anytime he come around or they come around, it's just oil and water. It's just the shit just don't mix. He'll ruin your party quickly.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. That was a good response. Okay. Now that we got out the way from everybody on the panel, what they feel that toxic behavior is, let's go into certain things that might be considered toxic, whether you agree with it or not. I would love to hear your opinion. Here we go. I wanted to ask the panel, do you think, or do you consider, if your mate goes through your phone, do you consider that to be toxic behavior? Let's start with the Towman. Have you had a mate that maybe went through your phone unnecessarily? You felt it, and do you consider that to be toxic behavior?
I don't like shit like that, bro. I ain't in my life. Yeah.
Talk to us
I had
about it.
somebody go through my phone. I can't stand that shit. Yeah, it's toxic. It pisses you off. I mean, it just brings all type of negative energy when somebody does that shit. And to me, that's violating. You violate when you do that because there's no reason why your mate should go through your phone. That's your shit. Oh yeah, that's toxic. That shit touches the nerve too.
Yeah.
Because and to me, it also shows like trust. She's on her own and check it. Why you gotta go through my shit? I don't go through yours.
Agreed.
I'm just
My
saying.
damn show ain't looking through your phone.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's start with the lady on the let's go to the lady on the panel now. Miss Lisa, how do you feel about, your mate, or wait, or it could have been just a nosy friend or a nosy relative. It don't have to be just a mate. How do you feel about people going?
I don't want. I'm sorry for talking over you.
No, it's okay.
I don't want everybody going through my phone, and I don't go through else's phone. However, on that note,
Yeah, be honest.
if I get a strike of intuition.
Okay. Wait, say that last part again. I'm sorry.
If I get a strike of intuition just out of nowhere and something hit me, Lisa, get that phone. I will do it. And each time I've done it, I've been correct to do it.
Okay.
Now, if I didn't make it a habit, all it took was that one time, that gut feeling said, you just walking, boom, check the phone. Really? Yeah, I'm going to check it. Why? Because intuition is one of my defenses. So you're daggone right, I'm going to utilize it.
Right.
Now, as far as me sitting there scrolling through nope. Somebody can call our house phone and she calling for you. I will hand you the phone. It's not even like that. But on that other stuff, we talking about something, having my senses peeled for something grimy, something being done to me. Oh yeah, I'm on that. And no, does that mean sitting back on somebody's phone? No. If I got to do that, then I don't even need them. No.
Exactly.
But if I just out of the blue, boom, I get that gut react. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
I will. And make it so bad, guess what? You should too. The hell with that.
Okay.
I don't just get that feeling for no reason.
Right. So, from a woman's from your perspective, I'm not gonna just say a woman. From your perspective, you've done it.
Some people do some foul stuff.
So you've done it off of intuition. You're just being honest.
Yeah.
Got you. I admire your honesty. I admire it to the core. Okay.
And I know I don't do that. And then
Right.
all of a sudden I get the feeling, boom. And I mean, it'll just, I can hear it. Get the phone. And I just get the phone and bam, there it is. Then I can go ahead and take those steps to end the relationship.
Right. Okay. So it's just like off of that inkling, and it's like, okay, well, you wasting my time. You trying to play around, and we're not having that. We're not doing that.
Or being disrespectful, but I'm not going to just be sitting there going through people's.
Okay. All right, Mr. Chill. How do you feel about that? The mate or a nosy relative, kids, whatever the case may be. How do you feel about people going through your phone?
Right. Well, I don't feel anybody should be going through your phone. Just be going through your phone. Now, I agree with what she was saying. Now, if we ride down the road and you hide your phone trying to send messages to somebody, or I'm just trying to think of a way that would make me want to figure out who you're talking to or something, or you doing something inconspicuous, getting messages, getting dings, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I might be like, okay, what the hell going on with your phone? Who you talking? You know what I'm saying? That, like she said, you got intuition. Usually, 90% of the time, when you think something is up, it's usually up. That's just my theory. So either you sit there and take it and let the conversations go on, or you grab that phone and figure out who the hell on the other end.
So it's two sides of that coin.
Right. So it's I don't want my phone going through unless I'm doing something. If I was doing something inconspicuous, I can't complain. So I couldn't complain. I couldn't say, well, no, you can't go to my phone. It'd be my fault that I caused that issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really just based on the circumstances, whether or not it's warranted or not. Just going through a phone, no. But if there's something crazy going on, then you need to get to the bottom of it because that's my theory.
Okay. All right. KG, how do you feel about it? Do you consider that toxic behavior as well?
Toxic. Going through my phone and being toxic is, I wouldn't say they're the same thing.
Okay.
But going through my phone, I'm not gonna go through your phone. What you need to go through my phone for? Even if I was doing something, what you need to go through my phone for? I don't go through your phone. I don't call your phone checking for your shit. You know why? Because if I'm with you, I already know that's what you're doing.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? If you with somebody, you and you got any inclination, you feel like, damn, I got to go through their phone. Then you don't even need to be with that person.
Right.
Yeah.
If that's the case, if that's the case, then I should be, whenever I come in and see you over there hugged up in your phone, whether you playing a game or talking to whoever, I come over there and just, hey, let me see your phone. And you don't give it to me, okay, well, I know not to ask you about your little phone. This is entertainment. Some people take it real serious about that cell phone.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of relationships crash because of a cell phone.
Yeah.
All right.
If you go, yeah.
Oh, okay. No. Go ahead. If you want to finish, go ahead, KG.
I was gonna say is most people took the phone. If you didn't really need the phone, we wouldn't have it. I promise you, I would. see you when I see you. I don't need no phone.
All right, all right.
I like what he said because he's very right about that. If you ask your mate for their phone, see how fast they give it to you, because I can hand mine over.
Right.
I don't got no passcode.
Yeah, you don't have nothing to hide.
Right, and if I do, I can give them the passcode. I'm all right with that.
Okay. Well, that's you know, it sounds like y'all straight up people about, no secrets or none of that. So you don't have to worry about toxicity with that issue, correct?
Nah.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So
No.
so here's
Right.
oh, I'm sorry, you got a rebuttal?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I listened to what you guys were saying on, what y'all were saying, but what I'm talking about, not her asking you, let me see your phone.
Right.
Nah.
Oh, you mean sleep?
Your
Oh, you
ass sleep.
mean like you
You
sleep?
motherfucking
Oh,
sleep.
okay.
You
Okay.
sleep. Now you sleep. Now, mind you, okay, she know your code because you gave it to her.
Right.
So anytime you want to go through the phone, you can go through the phone. I gave you the code. Okay?
Okay.
Mhm.
But if I'm asleep, if you're asleep and you wake up, this motherfucker taking pictures out your phone.
I'm
What?
sorry. I'm sorry. Wait.
Where we do that shit at?
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
Come
That's
on.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's toxic to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I mean,
toxic behavior.
I'm a private person anyway.
Right.
So if you stand with me, hey, okay, just don't go through my shit.
Right.
So how do you feel about that?
Don't go
Miss
through my
Lisa?
shit.
Oh, I don't like that. I caught somebody doing that to me. It was ignorant.
Oh, here we go.
Good. So you gotta
He was
go.
actually talking to somebody and like videotaping me and talking about me.
Ooh.
You hear me? I'm talking
Mhm.
about just thinking about it make me want to lose it, but who does that? You know what I'm saying? Who does? And it was nothing. You know, this person was the type of person they wanted you to be up when they came home. I'm like, dude, go somewhere. I work way more than you have. You
Sound
know
like
what I'm
some
saying?
control shit to me. Hello.
It was, and I had to learn that. But yeah, like who does that?
Okay, so let's move on to the next question real quick, okay? Because to me, I felt like it was interesting, and I want you guys' opinion. Okay, so like you got somebody in your life, whether it be a friend, whether it be a significant other, or a relative, okay? And this person is always got something negative to say, okay? Negative about other people, other subjects, just negativity. More the negativity outweighs the positivity. Like you cannot seem to have a good time with this person around you. So do you consider, whether it be a significant other, a relative, or a friend, do you consider them being negative all the time, having something negative to say or doing negative shit? Do you feel like that's toxic behavior?
Oh yeah.
Think about it. Okay, so I want to pass it to. I want to go out of order now. So let's pass it to the toe man.
No, that's not out of order.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me pass it to KG first.
What's happening?
Okay. You want me to repeat the questions or no?
Oh no, I remember the question.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, them what gets me on the negative aspect of it, especially when it comes to family, because you don't get to choose your family, you're born into it. When your granddad or your or uncle or auntie, that boy right there, he ain't no good. I already said, hey, uncle, trying to get this started. You ain't shit. Every time I see you, you up goddamn no good.
Right.
Damn, cuz, I thought you loved me. What the fuck? You just talk crazy. So yeah, that shit there, it does kind of make you wonder, like, damn, do you love me or am I that fucked up?
Right. Okay. So let's go to Miss Lisa.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that negative person in your life as far as your significant other, somebody related to a friend, just always talking negative? Do you feel like that's toxic behavior, and can you handle that?
Um, it's toxic behavior.
Your homegirl, your man, whatever.
Yes, our relative,
Yeah,
of
brother.
course, it's worse coming from a relative because you love them, and like the brother just said, you thought they loved you too, so they would say loving things. Um, we know as an adult now, even though we know as adults that for someone to have to say those negative things all the time and to put other people down, we know they feel horrible about themselves. But it still does not take away from the fact that that type of language weighs down on you. That psychologically, that type of negative language, it just weighs us down. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be around that type of stuff.
Okay. Chill. Let's get a comment from you, brother. How do you feel about somebody being around you and they just spit negativity and doing negative things? It don't matter who they are. How do you feel about that?
Negative people got to bounce. You can't handle negative people around you. If
Absolutely.
they're negative like that, they need to reevaluate their own life for a time. They need to be by themselves. I can handle negative people around me. About that.
Absolutely.
Yep. It's all positive. Or goodbye.
All right. Towman, how do you feel about it? Significant other, family, whatever.
Yeah, it really drains your energy, because, especially if you work and you come home to that shit, yeah, it drains your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have to go. You got to go,
Yeah.
I want a positive feedback on anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you constantly got negative stuff to say, it's like you nagging. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
complaining just about everything. Everything. It's like you nagging. Damn, can you say something positive?
Preach, brother.
Right.
You the worst coach, you the worst motivator ever.
Right. Oh, for real. I mean, damn, if I need my spirit broke, that's what I need to go fuck with.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a good answer right there, brother. I like that.
Go
right
ahead, Chill. Go ahead. You got a
Yeah.
comment?
Yeah, I like to chime in a little bit on
Absolutely.
that. Now, I don't mind constructive criticism
Okay.
in a positive way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. But don't be
Yes.
coming at me all, pissy ass.
Yes.
You ain't gotta say it all, like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Some
That's
people just
right.
come, just bitched up, ready to run their mouth about the situation
Yes.
instead of saying, hey, let's talk about this. There's something happened. You did this or did that. I don't mind that.
Right.
But you just a positive way of doing it and a negative way of doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Me myself, I would like to put my take on it. I can't stand braggers. If you know you good at something, and you say it once, that's okay. But when you sit there and constantly brag about, how good you do this and how good you do that over and over and over, if I got to hear it more than like twice, you might not be as good as you think, brother or sister. I can't stand that. That's toxic to me. You know, when it comes to that, when it comes to people, uh, I, look at what they got on. She or he think that he look good and that he don't. Just oh my god, why are you hating so bad? Like,
Yes.
have you ever been with somebody and all they have to say is negative shit about
Yes.
other people and how they look so much better than that person that they're referring to all the time?
Yes.
Have you ever had a significant other sit there and say, cause somebody like you or somebody, you're just having, they jealousy exceeds their intelligence and they just have to sit there and just go, oh, I look better than her. I don't know why, you know, or you know what I'm saying?
They
I just
feeling
cannot.
small.
Yes, I cannot stand that. I mean, I just really cannot. That is just toxic to me. How do you guys feel about that? Like, really?
Yeah.
You ever been with somebody that just want to put everybody else down?
Oh yeah. I ain't never been with nobody, but I know those people. Yeah,
Right.
because everybody got one in their group. No matter
Yes.
what circle you in. Somebody at work, somebody at this associate, even as far as whether you work out with somebody or go to
Hmm.
the club. Yeah, they like
All right. So I wanna talk about a sensitive subject that a lot of people. Now I know there's a difference between when you care about somebody to the extreme. You care about them, so you care about what happens to them. I get that, but when you have somebody that's on a stalking level, you know, yeah, it's laughter in the room. When you have somebody on a stalking level that can't take no for an answer, want to just be bossy and tell you what to do all the motherfucking time. Would you consider that to be toxic behavior? Let's start with Miss Lisa.
Okay, so we're not talking about real stalking. We're just talking about that type of thing.
I mean, the real stalking as well, you know?
Real stalking, I've been stalked before.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Um, so we're gonna say like controlling
Mm-hmm.
behaviors or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's those red flags again, right?
Right.
Right.
Seeing those red flags. And I'm like everybody else. I've learned some lessons, and so I feel a little bit stronger about seeing those red flags. But yeah, that's what it's about, seeing those red flags.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And what did you say about stalking?
Do
What
you
was saying
consider
about?
do you consider that, like, if somebody was to do it so-called per se because they care about you, so-called what they say, do you consider that to be toxic behavior?
Yeah, it's toxic behavior because
It's overbearing.
it's overbearing and they're crossing your boundaries for the so-called sake of their own.
Interesting. Okay. All right, Mr. Chill, how do you feel about that?
So
If you needed me to repeat it, to
yeah,
help
yeah,
you
yeah.
out.
Repeat the question. Make sure I understand your question correctly, so I can answer right.
Okay, so when it comes to controlling, and people care about you, but when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to a controlling, somebody wants to be controlling, and they want to be on some stalk shit, and they don't want to take no for an answer. Do you consider that to be toxic, or do you consider that to be like, okay, this person just cares about me? Which one do you feel about that, when they trying to be just overbearing with their control factor, or stalking factor, watching everything you do and all this other shit?
Well, I mean, when it comes to that, yeah, that'd be it's toxic because a person is gonna be with you that like where you are for who you are.
Right.
So you can't control nobody. If you want to control them, that means that they ain't your type, technically. If you're trying to control them, trying to make them do what you want to do, they should be you should be coordinated from the beginning. So yeah, that's just a bad relationship from the start. You trying to control. You can't control nobody. You gotta let them be themselves. They gotta be who you want them to be from the beginning.
Right.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right, Mr. KG.
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
tell me how you feel about that overbearing stalking, well, how do you feel about that? Like, is that considered to be toxic, or you think that they just care too much for you?
Now, you can even your care can be overbearing. Like, damn, I know you love me, but give me 50 feet. Damn,
Mm-hmm.
get out my face. Move. Like about that's the that stalking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never done that. I think that I think that is like borderline psycho right there. If you gotta
Uh-oh.
go stalking a
Absolutely.
motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
where she at, or even where he at, or who he with. Let's
Yeah.
find out what he doing over there. You sitting in somebody else's driveway watching to see who ride by your house. You don't even know who the person is. Some
Yes.
bitch rode past your house last night. I was in the driveway. I saw her. What the fuck?
Okay. That's it.
Nah, we
Mm-hmm.
don't. Hey, if I feel like that's the type of broad you
Mm.
is, I can't even fuck around with you like that. I don't do that right there. I know I'm good, but I ain't giving it to you that good that you finna be stalking me. Fuck that. Nah. I'm gonna hit you just where you can go back and tell somebody, not to be stalking me. Yeah, no.
Okay, okay. So, man, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's a bit much. You're doing a little bit too much. Actually, doing a lot of bit too much. If you got to stalk somebody, I mean, for real, that ain't no normal shit.
Right.
I don't care what excuse you come up with that you use to do that. That's just not normal.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not normal.
Mm-mm.
Who the fucks sit out and you know what make it so bad? I had a couple motherfuckers do that to me. Sit at the top of the street and shit, wake up in the morning, I see your car up there. Bitch, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Why are you at the
That's
stop sign of the
crazy.
street looking at my house?
That's
Really?
scary.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It is.
okay. And then people ask me why I keep a pistol on me. Yeah, okay. But no, that's super toxic. And you have to get them out your life. I
Yes.
mean, for real, no matter what. You have to get their ass out your life.
Yes.
Okay, okay. That was some good answers from everybody. It was genuine. It was heartfelt because it's dangerous.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so moving on to the next question. All right, now this is relating to. I think everybody can relate to this. You ever been in a relationship with somebody and you got to deal with, now when I say this, I want you to absorb it, okay? Because I'm trying to be real here. You ever been in a relationship with somebody and it's good until they get that bitter bitch or bitter dude in their life that's always in their ear trying to tell them what you're not doing or doing because they bitter and they trying to bring them down. I mean, trying to bring your significant other down to their level. Because what they say, misery loves company. Okay, so let's start with Miss Lisa. Have you ever had, your dude had a significant other, dude that was always trying to tell him what he needs to do with you or what you ain't doing right and all that? Have you ever been through something like that?
Um, I have, but it was, way back in high school type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was invariably because the person wanted, they used to hang together. Now that person has all their, a lot of their time they're spending with their significant other instead of them. So they're getting jealous, and sometimes I think it's deeper than that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think that that friend either is toxic and just wants bad things in their friend's life. They're jealous and or they dig their friend, male or female.
Mm-hmm. Okay. KG,
Yes, sir.
have you ever had a scenario like that where you was with somebody and they had that bitter friend that was always trying to bring your significant other down with them, telling them what you ain't doing or what you need to be doing, or just outside looking in, bitterness, trying to just spread toxicity?
The lonely, evil, bitter
There it
bitch.
is.
Oh yeah,
There it
that's
is. That's
yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I ran across a couple of them in my younger days.
Tell
Yeah,
us about
him.
it.
Uh, the bitter female. I don't, she bitter cause hey somebody done broke her little heart and she ain't found a way to forgive them and get over it. That's how you stay bitter. If you keep hanging on to he cheated on me or he did this or he did that, blase blase, man, you'll never heal from from the relationship that you was in because every time you with somebody and you with somebody for a year, it takes you a year to get over 'em. The longer you with somebody, the longer it takes you to get over 'em. That's why it hurts when our relatives die or
Right.
that's emotions bring you in and draw you in close to a person. That's how you get close to people by showing emotion. If I show emotion that I'm crazy, please run away from me because my crazy is gonna take over and I might do something to you. But if I show love to you and I don't feel like you showing the same love, I put my arm up, put the Herschel walk on you. Let me stop that shit right there because we can't have no dumbasses talking for us. Anyway, back to the real subject. Yeah. So family members, co-workers, best
Yeah.
buddies, high school chums, man. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
always that one person that was goddamn this. Man, don't go over there and hang out with them, man. Every time I see this something negative. Why you just can't just be quiet? Then your mama tell
Yeah.
you ain't got nothing nice to say. Shut the fuck up.
That's right.
Some people don't know that. All right. Mr. Chill,
Yes, sir.
have you ever had a relationship where, your significant other had a friend and they were trying to bring that friend down to their level by displaying their toxicity about the relationship that you and your significant other have, as far as saying
Oh,
that,
oh
okay,
yeah,
you got it. Go ahead.
yeah. There's two different versions of that.
Okay, yeah.
There's a negative confirmer and there's a negative advisor. All right,
Hmm.
so the negative confirmer is when the other party goes to tell their side of the story, and they only tell their side of the story. So then they'll be, oh yeah, girl, he had wrong, he wrong, he was wrong, he's so bad. I'm like, you ain't heard two sides. How you gonna advise? You ain't hear but one side of the story. I
Right.
mean, what kind of advice is that? You gonna advise only what you hear, please.
Hmm.
And then you got the other one. Now this is wonder why I ask always because I said now I know why you ain't got no man.
Uh, 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 there
You
it
know,
is.
because you
Uh.
can tell somebody what to do, but you can't get a man yourself. So don't give nobody no advice when you ain't got no relationship yourself. Stop the madness. Come on now.
I was
The
always
hell?
told that by the women in my family. Don't you listen to no woman who ain't got no man.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there
No,
it
but
is.
you also have to listen. There's a reason why that person does not have a man. What happened to her that is making her that
Oh,
she doesn't
Halima,
have
you
one
finally
right
made it.
now?
What you
Come on now.
say?
Okay,
Well,
How
so
well,
you
let's
doing,
let's
that's
sis?
like
okay.
that's like a diary of a mad woman. Halima.
Okay, so just to fill everybody in, I want we going on podcast format. Okay, Lima, that's the how do you pronounce that? I'm sorry. You can
I like
speak.
Lima, baby. I like
Lima.
Lima.
Okay, Lima. So it's good to have you here.
I was wondering if she was able to get in. I didn't know if she had got in
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah, when I see him on the screen, I let him in.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not it's nice to meet you. Okay. Everybody, this is Lima. Lima, this is
You
everybody.
Hi,
nice to
Lena.
meet you. Hello,
Yes.
babies. Hello.
Okay, so we got a couple of more questions left in the end of the show. But
Okay.
I want to
Hey,
get to
baby, can I say one thing real quick? You keep talking about friends, but you have family members that do it too. So can
oh
we do friends and family?
oh
Because
I
you just
we
saying friends.
yeah, no, we touched on that before you came
Okay,
in.
okay. No,
Okay.
I just got in, so I wasn't sure. My
Okay.
bad.
So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask the toe man that question, then I'm gonna come back to you. Okay.
Say the
Okay.
question
Okay.
again,
So toe man, do you remember the question?
uh,
Okay. So the question was, have you ever had a significant other who had a friend that was, just lonely, bitter, toxic, and she was advising the person that you were with that you ain't no good because you don't do this and you don't do that, just giving her all kinds of toxic advice or telling her toxic shit about her relationship when she don't have one of her own.
uh,
Have you had a scenario like that?
shit. My scenario is something like that, but it ain't like that.
Well,
because the motherfucker that was negative was the motherfucker I was with. And I didn't know she was like that until I started really just paying attention to her ass.
mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And once you
Mhm.
start paying attention and you start giving them the time that they ask for, yeah, you see all kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
she was the negative motherfucker, you know, always got something negative to say, always. And I would find myself saying, damn, you know, like I said once before, hey, gotta get that out your life. That shit takes your energy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be happy.
Okay. Okay. Now, let's get to Miss Lima. You there, girl?
What, babe?
Okay. Okay. So did you hear the question or you need me to repeat it? Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. I said I have family. I don't have friends. So I have
Okay.
family that did me wrong.
Okay,
And
so
I learned to back away from that family member that did me wrong.
okay.
That way that I don't let them mess up the relationship I have with my husband. Because I don't need any animosity. I don't need any negative energy with me and him. I've been married 23 years. I don't need you coming into my world trying to mess up anything I got going on in my world.
Congratulations.
That's right.
So
That's beautiful.
I let all my family let them know that, hey, if you don't have anything positive coming my way, then there's no point in you coming towards me. I know negative energy is in my area. I keep everybody positive that is around me for a reason.
Yes.
I am trying to stay happy. I'm trying to stay in this positive God-fearing mode because I have God around me and I know that He loves me. I was born with a halo over my head, so I got all kind of blessings. I was born on Christmas Day, so I have everything, every kind of blessing that I want in my world. So I'm keeping my.
All right, all right.
Amen.
Okay. So I got another question for the panel and we're gonna go in order, okay?
Let's go.
And okay, so that question is we talked about friends, we talked about family. Now
Right.
let's talk about toxicity in the workplace.
There you go.
All right.
There you
So
go.
Ms. Lima brought up a point. So toxicity in the workplace. Have you ever had a toxic coworker or
Yes.
a toxic boss that tried to pin something on you or do anything toxic to get you reprimanded or fired?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yes.
let's start around the room. We're gonna start with Lisa first,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go down the line.
All right, Lisa.
I have had coworkers try to sabotage me. You know, call out. I don't want to say it where I was working, but you know, order
Yeah.
something that I didn't order. Fortunately, my supervisor knew I wasn't like that, and they called me. You understand? But yeah, because they don't like you. Now you didn't do anything to them, but they don't like you because they don't like themselves. You understand?
Right.
But I've had that happen to me. I've had supervisors try to hem me up,
Mm-hmm.
and a few times I've had to actually leave that job.
Okay.
But that's because back when I was working, I think it's because I didn't know to call maybe the ACLU or something like that. I would just get so angry. I knew if I went back, it wouldn't be good for me.
Mm-hmm. See what lack of knowledge, what you don't know
Absolutely.
can really burn
That's
you.
right.
Right.
Because if I had known, it's a few calls I could have made.
Right. But you know that now.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So let's move to the next part. Or was you through with your comment or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So we're gonna move to the next person. I'm gonna ask Mr. Chill the same question. If you need me to repeat it, I can.
Well, you know, it's been a while since I've been in the workplace, so you know, the only person who can be mad at me is me right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, can you think back to when you were hitting that clock and you were around coworkers? Was they trying to sabotage you, supervisor?
Oh yeah. You know, because
Tell us about it, brother.
I was in the sales business. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So when you're in the sales business, you know, if you're at the top of the food chain as far as being on top of sales,
Yeah.
then people below you get envious, and then they look for ways to, you know what I'm saying, to come out, you know, to make something negative about you, or try to rat on you, try to find something negative about you to rat on you because they want to be in your position.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's the kind of people I dealt with. They, you know, I would hear something negative say, you know, it wasn't like, you know, good job, you know, glad you know, doing good. Is what, oh shit, if I ain't doing good, you know, you shouldn't be doing good either. I dealt with a lot of people like that
Yes.
in the workplace. They
Okay.
didn't want you to succeed.
Right. Exactly. All right, let's go with the new lady in the house, Miss Lima.
What's up, baby?
Okay, you need me to repeat the question or no?
No, I know the question. All right,
Let's
let's
get
talk.
it. Let's get it.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you where I was working. I was working at Anytime Bell Bonding. I'm a bail bondsman. I'm sitting in the office and they say, hey, you have to do this paperwork and you have to do this. And before you leave on your, because we do 4 days on and we do 4 days off. So on my 4 days on, you're supposed to complete such and such a thing while you're there. Well, on my shift, I would complete everything on my shift before my 4 days was over and make sure all my stuff was done. Well, the chick that came before me wasn't doing anything. She was leaving everything for me behind. So she was leaving everything for me to do for my last day to make sure everything was covered. I decided to find another job, and I told them that I'm not doing this no more. I can't do this. This lady behind me is not acting the way she's supposed to be acting, and I'm not trying to be bothered with this no more. He said, what can I do to get you to stay here? I said, get her to do what she's supposed to be doing instead of me taking up her slack.
Show you
That's
right.
what you need to do. They
Show you
told me
right.
no. They told me, okay, there's nothing we can do. Can we put you on call? I said, you can put me on call anytime you want me to. If you want to call me and say, hey, Halima, come in and work a couple of hours, you can do that. So I got another job. Two weeks ago, I got a phone call telling me that girl is not doing anything that she is supposed to be doing at that job. Do you know how great that made me feel? Oh my goodness. I knew what I was doing. I knew my worth. You guys decided to take her worth over mine, and I had been there longer.
Yes. That's
But
wild.
you took her over me. So now you guys are struggling because I'm not there no more doing what I was doing.
Somebody feeling the sting. Somebody feeling the sting, right? They feeling the sting.
And baby, now I have a work from home job.
Good. Isn't that lovely?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Okay.
In my healthy environment.
All right. Let's
Right.
let's get let's get KG's perspective on that.
See what I mean? God does what he gonna do. He's got us. He's got us.
Right.
Amen.
Right. Go ahead, KG.
So,
Get your perspective.
so my last job, the last supervisor there he was a toxic person.
Okay.
But when I say this, you're gonna be like, how can you be? He was smiling your face all the time, putting a knife in your back.
Ooh.
That type of toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And when you in a position of power, you're the manager. You got keys to open doors. People can maneuver up in the company, and you hold them back. So instead of informing your drivers of what was really going on, you was costing them money. Instead of saying, "Hey, listen, I gotta cut y'all on this, or I gotta cut y'all on this, so y'all can continue to work, or I'm gonna have to let you go." I would appreciate you if you did that. No, I went from 90,000 to 80,000, and if I'd have stayed there this year, I'd have been at 65,000. No, what the fuck? Oh hell no, you not. So this bitch ass nigga, that's what we call him, Band One. Bitch ass nigga, Band One. He
I like that.
I like it
he
too.
was like, ain't really nothing I can do about it. What the fuck you mean you can't do nothing about it? You in charge, ain't you? Yes, you in charge. Then so once you learn I can go over your head, but then I see that when I go over your head, they don't really care about what you're doing because they condoning it. So then it was upon me to say, well, I can't let you continue to take food out of my family mouth and we starving and you at home nice and warm in your bed. No, fuck that. I go back on the highway and get it myself.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
that's my last toxic motherfucker at the workplace because I ain't going back.
All right. Last but not least, the Towman. What you got to say about it, brother? Toxicity in the workplace.
Yeah, I went through that with my last job.
Tell us about it, brother.
Because I drive a tow truck, and to me, it's all about the dollars. Okay, that's what this shit about. Is I help people, but I want to get paid at the same time.
Right.
So as a driver, your manager sees everything you do. And I don't get paid by the hour. I get paid by the car. So I'm like the song say, I get up and get it every day. When I can get it, I get it. So when the manager realized I'm making more money than he is, he's trying to fuck with my cause. And because he can't fuck with my cause, he put some bullshit on me. Now I end up talking to the owner of the company, because me and the dude got into it and he fired me. I'm like, okay. But yet the owner says for him to hire me back, which he didn't want to do. Matter of fact, which he didn't do, because I kisses nobody ass. Fuck you and this job. I don't give a damn how much money I'm making and shit. I can always get another one because I'm fired. So me and him, we had our words. The owner was like, no, give him his job back because he was a great asset. And he just wouldn't do it. He was like, no, fuck that. I don't like him. And when it all came down to it, like I said, it was about the money. And he did one of the, like KG said, because that's how they do down here in Georgia. They'll smile in your face.
Yes.
And shit. Tell you're doing a good job. Yeah. All that hoorah shit. At the same time, they're trying to get your ass out the door because you outshining them. And it ain't like you trying to. You just good at your craft.
That is.
And when you good at your craft, you're gonna shine.
Absolutely.
I mean, for real, you're gonna shine. And I'm good at my craft. And
Absolutely.
I shine when I do this shit.
Absolutely. All right. So now we're gonna count down to the end of the show. Okay. We got a couple minutes. So what I like to do is I like to set up reflections. And the reflections that you're going to display is going to, since the show is about toxic people, your reflections are going to be, how are you going to handle toxicity from the people that's around you, friends, relatives, bosses, co-workers? How are you going to handle toxicity from this point on with your significant other, friends, relatives, or bosses? Let's start with reflections from Miss Lima. How are you going to reflect on toxic people and deal with them from this point on? Miss Lima.
Who'd you say? What name?
Did you say Lima or?
Okay, good deal. Yeah, baby. I got you. Just try and stay positive with the family and friends. Make sure that they know that I'm on their side and that I'm always in their corner. And whatever they need from me, I'm always there.
All right.
That's where I want to be.
Okay. KG, how are you going to handle toxic people from this point on? This is reflections. Your reflections.
Oh, I just smile in your face with the shitty grin, like I'm pretty. You can't hate me. So yeah, I just smile in your face, man. I don't deal with toxic, negative energy. So yeah, that's how I deal with it. I just look at you and smile.
Great. Miss Lisa, how are you going to handle toxic people from this point on? This is your reflections.
I am going to trust my gut when I see it, feel it, hear it, and I leave them alone. Try not to get reeled in. You understand? And just leave them alone.
All right. Mr. Chill, how are you going to handle toxic people from this point on? Friends, relatives, significant other. How are you going to handle that? You there, Mr. Chill? Okay. I can come back to Mr. Chill. The toe man, how are you going to handle toxic people from this point on?
Honestly, once I recognize that they toxic, that shit over with. I mean, for real, that shit is the wrap. I'm running.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm trying to be happy. I'm staying away. I got to stay away from that negative shit.
Yes.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. I got to stay away from it. The next person can deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. I don't have to deal with it. And I'm not going to deal with it.
All right.
You keep your negative ass the fuck away from me.
I heard that.
Okay, Mr. Chill, you back?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Let's get your
So,
reflections, brother.
my screen wouldn't let me hit the unmute button for a
Oh,
second.
you good? I see.
But you know, I can compare it to shit in a toilet.
Oh,
I'm saying,
that's
you-
a metaphor.
You flush it to get some clean water. Okay. So you do the same thing with these negative people. You flush them out your life, bring some positive people in your life,
I love it.
and make things better for yourself. That's for sure. So I got a couple of negative vibes I'm kicking out now to do the same for myself. So I'm doing that right now as we speak.
There we go.
Sage and
All right.
everybody. Sage for everybody.
All right. I want to thank everybody who came out. I really, really appreciate your time. It was a great show, even for the Miss Lima that came out a little bit late, but it's okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, better
Look,
late than never.
Kate, he invited me late, so quit playing with me.
No, you good. This is what we gonna do. We gonna make sure
look, I'm calling them out.
Look, we gonna make sure we call you first, okay?
Much love. I love him. So good person. Love him.
Do you have any
husband.
Oh, okay.
That's my second husband. That's my second husband.
Okay. Do you have any social media that because different people watch the show, so they're gonna like your personality or they not or whatever. But if they do, and you got any social media, you'll drive them right to it. So now is your time to put that out there.
I got you, baby. I got you. I'm definitely putting this on there. I got you. I'm loving your energy.
No, say it verbally so that way they can hear you, and I'll put it in the credits. Okay. So go ahead and say any kind of businesses or whatever.
My name, I'm on Facebook, Halima Lottie Manitanita. Please go on there. I'm doing, just started a business, so I'll let you know about that later on. But just please let us know what you got going on. But I'm loving the whole show. I'm loving your energy, your whole spirit. This is my first time being on here, so thank you for this. This is an awesome protocol. So thank you.
All right, now I just wanted to tell everybody thank you, and let's do another show. This was Toxic People, and we out.
Yeah, all right.
All right.